So in today's video, we're going to be talking about where are you heading, which I just think is such a cool thing to talk about, particularly in the kind of the season of Advent. You know, that amazing story of people just seeing a star and following it. You know, they don't really know why they're following it. They feel called, you know, like the star's telling them, like it's exercising instructions. Follow me, you know, and there's something really, really cool at the end of it. But just imagine having the faith or the conviction to just follow the star. So that's our exploration for today, is like, where are you heading? Like, what is it you're aiming at? What's your star? My star has been for quite a few years now, not that I've ever reached it, has been to have, from a business point of view, by the way, sorry, I didn't say that, but from a business point of view, to have like a really cool sort of boutique, consulting, teaching, coaching, mentoring, call it what you like, kind of business. And by cool, I suppose what I mean by that is like doing it in the way that I want to do it, around the topic that I just think is incredibly exciting to talk about. I haven't been able to do this really. So interesting, this exploration. I haven't been able to do this until very, very recently. It's like magic to me is everything. It's like the binding agency of the universe. It's what makes everything happen. It's completely indescribable. It's just that one word for me just sums up everything I've been exploring for years, and exploring, you know, not just esoterically but practically in the physical world as well. So like that's been my star, and I think what happened is that I wasn't so much just keeping my eye on the star and then doing what came next. I was obsessed with the process of starring and other people's processes of starring and how starring ought to look and all sorts of like really quite distracting things. And there's an unnerving simplicity about just kind of looking and going, okay, that's what I'm following. That's it. That's my guide. I want to create that. That's what I want to create in the world. And then just following it. Like who on earth knows where that takes you, what twists, what turns, what works, what doesn't work, when you fall on your ass, when you fly. I mean, how would any of us know that anyway? And it seems to me that our preoccupation with trying to manage all of that and feel safe and secure and whatever stifles that ability to just keep looking, keep following that star. Like, and do we know if we'll get there? Well, of course we don't. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? It's so practically obvious that we don't know if we'll get there. But with that kind of guide, with that direction, that illumination of what we're trying to create, I just think that's amazing. That feels to me like a greater openness. Like if I point myself in that direction, I feel more open to the magic of what could happen, of what could be created. And when I start trying to strategize it and overthink about it and whatever, so I'll give you a practical example. I'm recording a group of videos today, and then we'll release them over, you know, one per day, although it's 2 on the first day. So I'm probably going to do 4 or 5 videos today. They seem to be just like trucking out. And I've tried to move around the house to get some sense of variety. But I knew what I thought this video was going to be, and then suddenly it's like, no. I need to talk about where you're heading. I need to talk about the orientation before the other stuff. That's magic. It just, even when you're a bit half-cocked, it corrects, it sorts itself out. Now, I don't know if it's right. Who cares whether it's right or wrong? But it's just living continually as that expression, and keeping that like half glance on the direction, and then just doing what's obviously next to do, what's next, and what's next, and what's next, and keeping that. So there's our reflection for today. Where are you heading? In as big picture or as vague terms as you like. And if it comes back, well, I don't know, Dave, actually, that's the problem, that's the confusion. Cool. Stay there. Stay in the confusion, because currently that's where you're heading. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't take that off the table. Don't take confusion off the table. Confusion can be so rich. There can be such a fusion, if you like, of creativity that comes out of confusion. So don't take it away. That's where you're heading. Like own it, if you like. So that's our reflection today. What star is it you're heading towards? Okay, see you on the next video.